The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck on all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte, where we are big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
CRST Telephone Authority is proud to be your local broadband provider. We provide internet, telephone, and television service. And as a customer, you may be eligible for discounted services through the Enhanced Tribal Lifeline Program or the Affordable Connectivity Program. For more information about services or the discounts on your service, call CRST Telephone Authority at 605-964-2600. CRST Telephone Authority proudly supports the athletes and students of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte.
Even empty backfield, out of the gun, setting in the pocket, firing for the end zone. Williams, touchdown! What a throw and what a catch!
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it.
We'll start with introductions. First, for the Todd County Falcons, we'll start with the defensive introductions. Falcons, number 44, Drake Espinoza. Number 67, Chad Warwin Soldier. Number 60, Aiden Goodvoice. Number 31, Jacob Cornley. Number 15, Michael Rogers. Number 22, Kenrick Easter. Number 21, Ty Valandra. Number 13, Kane Leroy. Number 81, Wakia Selwyn. Falcons head coach Bob Cornley, assistant coach Daryl Labdue, assistant coach Ryan Cornley, assistant coach Jesse Kisas. Now for introductions for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. First of all, introductions of the cheerleaders. Alicia Adams, Inalay Bugadin, Santana Feather Earring, Teddy Miner, and Samara Yazi. Cheer coach Vanessa LaPlante. Now, starting lineup for the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves. At quarterback, number 8, Tal Murray. At a running back position, number 12, Dana Diver. At a wide receiver position, number 19, Levi Elk Nation. Also at a wide receiver position, number 25, Dason Kennedy. Offensive lineman, number 76, Destin Straightead. Offensive lineman, number 77, Braley Dog Eagle. Tight end, number 78, Easton Lawrence. Wide receiver, number 85, Aiden Uses Knife. And offensive lineman, number 93, Kingston Whittle. Braves head coach Larry Elwes, assistant coach Les Logg, and Tom Dykeman and Josh Molash. If you'd please rise for the Lakota flag song. Give him a second to line up. Thank you. That was Mr. Jay Clark with his rendition of the Lakota flag song. Also, today's game is being streamed on GoBraves.live.
Good afternoon and welcome to Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves football. This afternoon we'll be bringing you All Nations Football Conference action. The Cheyenne-Eagle Braves here at home taking on the Todd County Falcons. Again, this is a matchup of a team, the Todd County Falcons, at 2-0 against the Braves, who are 1-1 on the early season. Second home game for the Braves. Last week the Braves had a pretty good victory over the Red Cloud Crusaders. So right now we're waiting to see the captains, I believe, are getting set to come on the field, which I think is going to result in the flip of the coin to determine who's receiving and who will be kicking off here in the first half. Again, Braves, with regards to the offense, they include quarterback Tel Murray, number 8, Dana Diver, number 12, Levi Elknation, number 19, Dason Kennedy, number 25. Also, they have offensive linemen of Destin Straightehead, number 76, Brady Dog Eagle, number 77, and Kingston Widow, number 93. Tight end Easton Lawrence, number 78, and wide receiver, number 85, Aiden Uses Knife. Braves are coached by Larry Ellis, assisted by Les Log, Tom Dykeman, and Josh Molash. Cheerleaders for the Braves include Alicia Adams, Inale Bugadin, Santana Feather Earring, Teddy Miner, and Samara Yazi. Cheer coach Vanessa LaPlante. For the Falcons, again, we'll see whether it's the offense or defense here taking the field. They are coached by Bob Cornley, and also do see one of the Cornley names in terms of the starting lineup. So more than likely, actually 2 assistant coaches with the same last name too. So again, there's a bit of family coaching there. And let's see here, as the Falcons will receive on the south end of the field. Braves kicking. You got to figure the Braves won the flip and deferred, and Falcons choosing to receive. So we'll see the Falcon offense out on the field to begin the game and the Braves defense. One thing to note again, that every now and then there's a possibility in terms of the programs that we may get some numbers wrong in terms of the way that they were printed. That we've seen that happen in prior years. So again, please note again, sometimes it may not be the correct player, and we'll work to get the correct numbers for you. Kicking off for the Braves, again, we're going to see Easton Lawrence. Lawrence, again, he is a junior, 6'4", 275. A very critical piece of this Braves team. He plays special teams, defense, and offense. Back to receive, we're going to see number 21, and that is Ty Valandra, and also number 1. Let's see here. Number 1 for the Falcons is Warwind Soldier. Warwind Soldier is a freshman. We're set for kickoff here. 12-minute quarters. Braves in the home red with Columbia blue helmets. Todd County in the white and blue helmets. Kicking it to the freshman, number 1, Warwind Soldier, coming up the right side and then switches back to the middle. Nice open field tackle there. And we'll see who's coming up on the bottom end of that tackle, and that looks to be number 24 of the Braves. And that, with the tackle, would be Wiley Lawrence with the tackle. So we see the Braves defense out in the field as we do the offense for the Todd County Falcons. Again, quarterback is Chris Ellert, number 14. He's 5'11", 150. He's a sophomore. Again, 9-man football, 3-man front. So more than likely you'll see a couple of wide receivers, a tight end. In this case, there's one setback. And he comes right up the middle and dodging a couple of defenders and able to get around, and is finally brought down after a gain about 6. On the tackle is number 11 of the Braves, and that is Nehemiah Veal with the tackle. That'll bring up second and about 3 for Todd County. Braves working a 4-man front against the Falcons. Again, one wide receiver out to the right. And again, run right up the middle. That's number 44. Nice tackle there. And coming up with that tackle is number 72 of the Braves, and that is Stockton Skinner. He also had some help on the backside by number 22, and that is Brock Duchnell with the assist. So again, a short gain, probably about a half a yard. So that'll bring up about 2.5 yards for the Falcons before a first down, third down. Again, number 14, Allert, quarterback for the Falcons. And another run up the middle, hard pushing, and enough for a first down. And number 44, running back Drake Espinoza. Now, when we look at size comparison, Espinoza 6'4", 235. That's very comparable to Easton Lawrence on the opposite side of the ball. And Easton is probably one of the bigger Brave players. So for that person to be a running back, again, you got to think it's going to be Powell running up the middle when he's in the setback position. And he is back there again. So again, under center is Allert. And a reverse coming the opposite way. Wide receiver number 81 trying to get around the outside, and he does. And finally being brought down with the tackle is number 11. That is Nehemiah Veal. It looked like Easton Lawrence had an opportunity to push him out of bounds, but didn't take the extra step. And getting around that corner was number 81 of the Falcons. And that is Wakia Salwin. Salwin is a senior, 6 foot, 165. Falcons coming up to the line now, just beyond into the Braves territory, about the 38-yard line. Another run up the middle, some good blocking, and then finally finding the seam, number 21. One last person to beat, and he's not able to do it. Coming down for the tackle for the Braves is number 30, and that is Keenan Clark with the tackle. Nice run there by number 21 of the Falcons, and that is Ty Valandra. Again, he was the one that was set back to receive the kickoff. So definitely they are moving the ball up the field. Again, they are in the red zone. Again, I think it's first and goal, probably here from the 9-yard line. Or is that the 4-yard line? It looks to be the 4-yard line. No, that is the 9 line. 9. And there's a run up the middle. Again, Valandra with the fake move, and he's brought down part of the tackle by number 30, Clark, and number 22, Duchnell. Now it's going to be second and now it's about the 4-yard line. Again, one of the keys to 9-man, again, is the blocking up front and finding the seams for the offense, for the defense, is to make sure that they are closing those gaps very quickly. Right up the middle comes big number 44, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. And with the touchdown, that is Drake Espinoza at 8:59. So that took 3 minutes to march down the field. And again, Espinoza at 6'4", 235. So again, Powell running up the middle, and then the wide receiver number 81, Salwin, and also Ty Valandra around the outside. So those were the players moving the ball down the field. Now the Braves trying to stop the 2-point conversion of the Falcons. And it's a pass rolling out to his right. Pass is made and catch is made. And again, getting the extra 2 points is Espinoza. So chalk up 8 points to Espinoza. We have a Brave hobbling off the field, number 72. That would be Skinner coming off. Kind of getting his feet under him a little bit, working it out. Braves going to set the field to receive the kick from the Falcons. And again, at 8:59, Falcons 8, Braves 0. And again, you're tuned in to Go Braves Live, bringing you the Todd County Falcons taking on the Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves here at home. For the Braves, they have number 19 and number 25, I think, back. Let's see that. And Dason Kennedy and Levi Alknation back to receive the kickoff. Kicking will be number 23 of the Falcons, and that would be Yuma Thin Elk. And it's a short squib kick. Coming up with that is Elk Nation. Elk Nation getting the block up front. Elk Nation getting some good yardage out of this, and he pushes the ball down near midfield. He is brought down around the 47-yard line. Again, good return there by Levi Elk Nation. That's about a 20-yard return. So the Braves offense will come onto the field. Again, Braves led by the quarterback Ted Murray. Murray, a 6'1" senior. Transfer from Timberlake, I believe. This is his first year here at Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. He'll go under center. We got Straighthead out there as well as Whittle on the line. Murray with the handoff, and this is Diver. Diver going backwards, and a gang tackle there. Not much happening. Again, that front line of the Braves has its work cut out for him with regards to the blocking. We have number 77, Braley Yellow Owl, hobbling off the field. He's taking his time. Looks to be a left ankle injury, possibly. Coming onto the field will be number 73, Wakila Hill. Diver, the lone back for the Braves. Murray back to pass, over the top, wide open, and not able to connect. Number 85 for the Braves, Aiden Useknife, wide open. Just kind of turned the opposite way versus where the pass was. He had nobody in front of him but clear field. Again, a good opportunity for 6 there, just missed by the Braves. Smokey Lawrence coming onto the field as a lineman for the Braves. That'll bring up 3rd and 12 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. We're just above 8 minutes here in the first quarter. Falcons on top, 8-0. Murray under center. And we have a jump, and we'll see who that goes against. We have encroachment, I think, which would go against the defense. And so, again, number 76 was very close to getting it called against him of the Braves, but again, it went against the Falcons, and that's a plus. And that looks to be about 6 yards to a first down for the Braves, 3rd and 6. Murray back to pass, passes over and knocked down, and that is Espinoza knocking that down. So again, Espinoza, number 44, a two-way player, running back on one end, and he looks to be a defensive end on the opposite side of the ball. 4th down. Let's see if we're going to get into punt here. We do have a individual back, and that is Valanja set to receive for Todd County. And Braves choose to go for it. Back is Murray. Murray getting pressured. Pitch, and then number 19 with the ball runs up the middle, enough for the first down. Nice move, finding some room. Again, I believe that is Elk Nation. Elk Nation getting around the end and moving the ball down the field. Finally being brought down, number 19 of the Braves, Levi Elk Nation. Elk Nation, a sophomore for the Braves, getting a good passer, underhanded from Murray, able to get some great yardage off the run, some good individual moves there, as well as some decent blocking. And with that, Braves move deep into Falcon territory. That'll bring up 1st and 10. I believe we are about, again, we're missing a few markers down there, so we were probably right around just about the 19-yard line. Again, Braves doing a good job of getting down the field here. Murray under center again. And we got another jump, and that would be from the Falcons, number 11. Jumping across. No, actually, that was Valandra, number 21, who jumped. No, 31. 31 of the Falcons. Let's see here. 31 being Jacob Cornley with the penalty, and Braves get another 5 yards, 1st and 5. Murray get back, dishes to Diver. Diver with some power running up the middle. Gets no blocking, but gets some yardage. I think he may have got a yard or two. And actually he takes it down, second down. And let's see here. He's second down and 4 for the Braves, so he got a little over a yard on that run. Again, very limited blocking as he was met by 3 to 4 Falcons. Okay, Braves again set their offense. One back is Diver. Motion across, pitch to Diver. Diver has him blocking, but he goes the opposite way against the blockers, and there to meet him is Espinoza. There may have been a little room to go with the blockers, but Diver chose to try to reverse it and was met by Espinoza at the line, and no gain there, possibly a loss of about a yard. Third down and 4, possibly 5 for the Braves. And again, they are right around the 15-yard line, I believe, or closer to the 10-yard line, I'm sorry. And so with that, again, the Braves looking to push this ball forward. And again, you are watching 9-man football. 9-man football basically is 3-man front. Reverse coming around, and this is Elk Nation. Elk Nation trying to get something out of nothing, and he does gain, let's see, about a yard, and that'll bring about 4th and 3 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. And again, with regards to most 9-man teams in this conference, we don't see a lot of field goal kickers, so more than likely they will continue to try to move the ball without going for a field goal. And Murray again set. Back to pass over to Elk Nation. Elk Nation with a nice move. He may have gotten enough for the first down. And if so, then it's going to be 1st and goal for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Nice job, Murray, to Elk Nation, and enough for a first down. So Braves are going to keep the possession, and now it's 1st and goal for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. It looks to be probably right around the 5 to 6 yard line. We've got 5 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter, and again, Braves have done an outstanding job moving the ball down the field. A big part of that, again, is Murray and Elk Nation. And currently, again, down at the 5-yard lines, Braves looking to get across that goal line. And we have a delay game going against Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, I believe. That is a costly penalty because now that takes you back out past 10 yards. Where you had 4 downs to move it like 4 yards, now you're going to have to move it 9 to 10 yards with the same 4 downs. Handoff up the middle. Diver, big run right there. He's going to get down near the goal line, and he's in. Dana Diver gets the Braves 6 points here with 4 minutes on the clock. Braves again doing an excellent job. A little bit of effort there by Diver to get that across, but again, credit that time to the line actually picking up the blocks and making a little room for him. Again, that's kind of the key to this 9-man football. If you're going to run it up the middle, those blockers have to be there. So Braves are going to go for the 2-point conversion here. And something came off of somebody. They're throwing it out of bounds. Easton Lawrence probably lost a piece of jewelry. And back to pass is Murray over the top. We've got a flag. Nice catch there by Lawrence, and we'll see who the flag goes against. And they're waving it off, or not quite sure what the call is. That flag came out kind of early. You got to think it was holding, I would think. Yep, and that is holding against the Braves. And so a nice play there is nullified, and now the ball gets moved back. I believe that is a 10-yard penalty based upon where they place the ball, and makes it that much tougher for the Braves to get 2 more points on the board. So 1st and goal from the 12-yard line for the conversion here. pass by Murray, and he's going to be the pass is made to Diver, but Diver's met by 3 to 4 Falcons. One interesting thing on that play, though, was Murray's ability to get rid of that ball. He was in the grasp of a Falcon, and I thought he was going to get sacked. And Diver makes a short catch, makes a short gain, but not enough. Failed 2-point conversion. So score stands 6-8, favor of the Falcons.
Free hot dogs on the south end. Free hot dogs on the south end. Also, happy birthday to Braylee Yellowall. Happy birthday.
So we're 2/3 into the first quarter, and an excellent ball game so far. Both teams have been able to move the ball. Some good chunks of yardage covered by Elk Nation in the Braves effort, and for the Falcons we saw Espinoza and Valandra moving the ball. So more likely the remainder of the game will continue to speak those names as they move the ball throughout the game. Right now Braves are set to kick, and this is Easton Lawrence with the kickoff. Lawrence's kick goes to, this is Ty Valandra. Valandra up the middle and then quickly shifts gear. Nice tackle there. With the tackle for the Braves is number 24, and that is Wiley Lawrence with the tackle. Lawrence now with a couple of good open field tackles on the kickoffs. So Braves defense returns to the field, and also the offense for the Falcons. And again, this is number 14, Chris Ellert, under center for Todd County. Two backs, and now back to passes. Allard looking way down, and wide open is number 81 with the completion. And nice tackle again, number 30, and with the completion, big yardage to number 81, and that is Selwyn with the reception. And with the tackle for the Braves, saving the touchdown would be Keenan Clark, number 30. And that was, I would say a good 65-yard play. And now coming down closer to the goal line. Braves are going to have to make a defensive stand here. I would think that you would key in on Espinoza, number 44, in the backfield. It is 1st and 10, so they're not within the 10-yard zone, and there comes Espinoza trucking up the middle and brought down after a gain about 4 to 5. 3 Braves on the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd down, and I believe it's 2nd and 5. May have been 6 on the play. So again, what's working, they're not likely to change that. So if Espinoza's getting the yardage, he'll probably continue to run. Three set back, now the third back, this is Valandra, and he gets tackled. Nice tackle there by the Braves. Coming up out of that is number 45 for the Braves, one of the individuals back there. Hawk-Eagle, part of that tackle, but there were 2 other Braves there as well, and I think Brock Duchenot was one of them. 3rd down. There was a short gain on that, maybe about a half yard. Coming up to the line now, the Falcons are setting their offense. Again, 3 backs right now. And there comes number 22. Nice tackle there. Number 22 being brought down. And let's see who that is with the tackle. Number 52 of the Braves. Austin Johnson in the backfield tackling number 22. Loss of yardage. And number 22 is Easter. So Easter got tackled in the backfield. Loss of about a yard. 4th down here. Braves doing an excellent job on this stand here after giving up the big play. So Braves going to have to hold one more time. We got a wide out to the left. Again, I got a feeling the quarterback's going to roll out on this one, and he does, and here he comes. And is there going to be help over here? I don't know if he got in. No good? No, I don't think he made it. The Braves may have held. Braves may have held on this one. Excellent pursuit. Oh, actually, again, it was enough for a first down. So he got the yardage for the first down, but it was a good effort there by the Braves to keep him out of the end zone. Give credit to number 11 on that side, Nehemiah Veal. He was alone by himself, and he had to get by 2 blockers to continue to push that defensive effort. Here comes big 34, and he's going to get in, and that's a touchdown, second one. And number 44, of course, is Drake Espinoza, 6'4", 235, plowing up the middle for yet another touchdown for the Falcons. Again, 2-point conversion coming up here. So with a minute 22, first quarter, Braves trail 14-6. And again, they would definitely want to make a stop here on the conversion. After giving up the big play, though, that was a good sign for the Braves, the defensive effort. And so hopefully we'll see that continue down the end of the field. But, of course, you can't continue to give up a big play like the long pass that was made to number 81, Salwin. And back to pass now is quarterback, and he throws it over the middle. It's going to be no good. And the Braves hold on that defensive stand. So with that, again, Braves are within 8, 14-6. So offense and defense will change around here in terms of the kickoff, and we'll see special teams. Again, you're tuned in to GoBraves.live, bringing you All Nations Conference football here at Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Again, Braves hosting the Todd County Falcons. It's been a pretty good ball game, and we are still here in the first quarter. Braves currently trailing by 8. Both teams have been able to move the ball. Again, a couple of big plays on both ends account for the scores on the board. And right now we have the Falcons set for the kickoff and the Braves set to receive. Again, kicking the ball will be number 23 of the Falcons. And number 23 is Yuma Thin-Elk. And we have Elk Nation back and also number 25 of the Braves. And that is Dason Kennedy. And the kick is covered. And that is number 24 for the Braves covering that kickoff. And that's Wiley Lawrence. Lawrence on special teams has been pretty good. He made a couple tackles there. He covers the ball. Braves take over possession about the 38-yard line. Again, Murray, quarterback for the Braves, has been handling the ball pretty well. He hasn't thrown any wild passes. That's kind of good to know this early in the ball game. We haven't seen any passes that have been way off. We did see Aiden use his knife miss a pass that was in his territory. So now Braves on the offensive end will try to move the ball. And Murray mixed signals and back. And again, he finds Elk Nation. Elk Nation with 10. And he's got about 15 yards. And we're going to got to leave the flag alone, number 99. And we got a flag. It's going to go against the Braves. I think it's going to be holding again. We'll see. Ineligible receiver, so what you had was probably an offensive lineman, probably number 99. I don't know who it was, but again, somebody went downfield that wasn't supposed to be downfield, and that nullifies a good 15-yard play for the Braves, and that is a bit heartbreaking because, again, those yards can be hard to come by later in the game. So now you have the opportunity. Now you're going to have to do 15 yards with regards to moving the ball down the field. And again, a lot of that was Murray making that happen, finding Elk Nation wide open. Murray gets set now. Braves offense is set. In motion, Elk Nation. Pitch to Diver. Diver not able to get around Elk Nation, and there was a horse collar. Let's see if that gets called. No, it's not. You can see that up here. They grabbed the collar of Diver, but was not called. Diver not able to get much yardage, maybe a half a yard to a yard. And that's the difference between moving that ball a half yard and 15 yards, and that's where penalties can be costly for the Braves. In that run, too, you saw that diver was running right into the back of Elk Nation. Elk Nation not able to move the defender enough for diver to get around. Diver again with the ball, goes left side, stutter steps, and he gets a few more yards, but it's going to bring up third down. Third and probably about 12 yards. Third and 12, maybe 11. Time-wise, we've got the final seconds ticking off here of the first quarter, so we'll take a quick break, change the ends of the field, and then we'll return with Braves possession.
Took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life, with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
The Eagle Butte Co-op invites you to stop by their new hardware store to find DeWalt Milwaukee power tool lines, paint and painting products, bolts, hardware, and more. Their auto shop has your automotive needs taken care of, offering oil changes, auto mechanics, wheel alignments, and tire changing. If you need feed, they have their own horse mix and other Purina feeds, cow cake, vet supplies, and horse tack with delivery service available. And the Co-op C-Store offers all the before and after game snacks with a full deli including pizza and chicken. The Eagle Butte Co-op, a proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte sports and activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice.
And they are probably about the 36-yard line. Tal Murray, quarterback for the Braves, setting in the play. Two wideouts, back to pass, quickly over to number 25, and he's moving up the field, gets by one defender, and loses a bit of a t-shirt. Gets handed back to him. So again, fourth down, Braves still have 11 yards to go, no gain on that play. The Braves offense in terms of the passing game had been pretty decent, but now the side passing is probably not what you want to do. You want to move that ball down the field, so definitely you need to look down. We've got Easton Lawrence in the backfield. Well, actually, the Braves are going to punt here. Lawrence set to punt. I believe that's Valandra back to receive. .40-yard punt. And coming down is number 1 and out of bounds, and that is number 1 for the Falcons, and that is Warwin Soldier. He is right about midfield, just beyond midfield. He's going to be at the Braves' 46-yard line, I believe, where he went out. So moving into the second quarter here, the Falcons will take over possession. Again, about a 40-yard punt and about a 16-yard return. Heller under center, fake pass, back pass. That is a fumble. You got to pick it up. Go get it, Braves. And we'll see, and the Braves may have it. That is a live ball, and Braves recover that, and that is... Who is that recovering? That will be number 81 of the Braves. Again, excellent job there. And that for the Braves is... I say that, and I don't have an 81 in the book or on the scoring sheet, but That was a backward pass, which is a fumble at the point in time it hits the ground. So with that, with the recovery by Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, Braves possession going the opposite direction. So Braves at the 40-yard line of the Falcons, now going to have an opportunity to move the ball. Murray with the pitch, and this is Diver. Diver again, switching pace, and that's going to be it for Diver. And Diver's going to get some yardage and possibly about 3 to 4 yards. And one thing we see from up here again is when Diver's changing direction, his momentum really slows down, which allows the pursuit of the Falcons to happen a lot quicker. And the flow of the blocking seems to be there, so we'll see if that factors in. But again, Diver, some hard-earned yards there, but at the same time, we did see some decent blocking up front. On the defensive side, we'll see Chad Wolven-Soldier, good voice, and let's see, there's one more person up front there, number 44, Espinoza. Well, there's movement on number 25 of the Braves. Penalty will be charged and assessed. Again, Braves shooting themselves in the foot, and that is Kennedy. Kennedy moving before the ball was snapped. Again, another costly penalty. It'll remain second down, and this is going to be 2nd and 11 for the Braves. Another penalty, and this is going to be, I believe, Aiden Hughes, knife number 85. Just like that, 10 yards given right back to the Falcons. Brings up 2nd and a long 17 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. We see Yellowall back out on the field. He had an injury early on. He returned to the field. In motion, we see Elk Nation and Diver. Diver getting a little bit of yards, but not much. Lead blocker for Diver is Elk Nation, and again, keep in mind, Elk Nation is probably just over 100 pounds, so that's going to be a challenge continually. Definitely has to take out one of the defensive line members for Dana to get some yardage, if that continues to be a play they run in the interior. 3rd down, 15 yards to go. Murray back to pass, off to the side, a little bit too high, over the top. Not able to bring that in as Elk Nation brings up 4th down here. And we'll see if we go to the punt formation or if they're going to go for it on 4th down. Different philosophies on this. Again, a lot of times you see most teams, when they're across midfield, continue to progress forward with 4th down plays. In this case, if you got 15 yards to go, you would likely punt, and that is exactly what Coach Elvis chooses to do at this point. So we'll see Lawrence with the punt. Kicks a nice one there. And there to receive it is number 1, Wolven-Soldier. So he's very quick getting around the corner. And nice tackle by number 24 of the Braves. But some good yardage there picked up. That is Wiley Lawrence with yet another play on special teams. And that had to have been, let's see, 5, 10, 15, about a 20-yard return on that punt. So where the Braves had good opportunity again, that was killed by penalties. Now we see the Falcons with an opportunity here with 8:25 in the 2nd quarter. Braves trailed by 8, 6-14. One thing to note again, it is a warmer day. We are in an 80-degree temperature, so this will factor in with the players here going into the second half. A run up the middle by number 24 and a tackle being made. And that is number 11 on the tackle, which is Nehemiah Veal with a tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Carrying the ball, I believe, was number 24 for the Falcons. And I'm not, Bronco Bill, I believe was his name. And so now Falcons just past midfield into Braves territory. Handoff up the middle. Braves there to meet. Nice tackle there by 3 Braves, actually 2 Braves, number 22, 52. Number 22 being Brock Douche, number 52, Austin Johnson. Short gain, about a yard for Todd County. Again, quick conversion on the runner right up the middle. So bringing up 2nd and 9 for Todd County. You have Espinoza way out to the left. You got to think something's shaping that way, and he's going to be a blocker. That's what he's doing out there. And number 21, Valandra, comes around the end, and a tackle being made way out. And let's see who, number 52 with the tackle. We've got a flag out here. May have been Espinoza holding, but yet at the same time he actually didn't need to do it. He's a pretty big player. False start. So that works in the Braves' favor there. There's a penalty that goes against the Falcons that benefits the Braves. But nice tackle on that play too. And for the Braves, that was number 52, Austin Johnson. So one of the things here you got to keep an eye on, and whenever you see number 44 out there for Todd County, they key off him quite often on the offensive end. In that Espinoza was out to the left, and he was out there to block. And now he's in the backfield again, so he's a key figure that the Braves must contain. And there's a reverse, number 21, Valandra, and he shakes off the defender. And coming up to tackle is number 22. We've got a flag and maybe a face mask inadvertently. We'll see. And that is number 22, Brock Dushno, with the tackle. Slow getting up off the field here. We'll see what the penalty is. You just had 2 players out there, the runner and the defender. Face mask going against the Braves. It's a 5-yard inadvertent face mask, so it doesn't hurt that bad. But it still hurts as Todd County gets back within, I would say 8 yards of a first down, maybe 9 yards. Still 2nd down. Braves defense has been doing a pretty good job on this possession here. And now back to pass over the top. There's Espinoza again. And being knocked out of bounds by number 52 of the Braves, Austin Johnson. That is enough for first down. Basically at this point I would key one linebacker on Espinoza just every play for the number of yards that he's taking the ball down the field for the Falcons. He seems to be involved in every other play for the Falcons in terms of the offense. We've seen him pass, we've seen him block, we've seen him run. First and 10 for Todd County. A quick pitch to the back. Comes up to the left side. And that is Austin Johnson with the tackle there. Again, Austin Johnson doing a good job on the defensive end, coming up to meet the running back. And so no gain on that play. Brings up 2nd down for Todd County. The ball is about the 31-yard line. And there's Espinoza, nice handoff right up the middle. And he's brought down by 3 Braves. Number 11, number 22 are 2 of those players. So now it's 3rd. Again, the Braves defense needs to hold here. Again, 3rd and 3. Both teams making some player adjustments here. We've got 5:48 on the clock here, second quarter. Todd County on the attack. Todd County up by 8. There's a back up the middle. That's Valandra. And he's brought down, maybe close enough to a first down, and it is. Signal for the first down by the line judge. And so 1st and 10 for Todd County. Again, Chris Ellard is quarterback for Todd County. We haven't seen him do too much other than end the ball off mostly, except the one long pass that was made in their second scoring possession. Pass out to the right wing. Valandra by the defender, and a stiff arm. He gets down but pushed out of bounds. That was Duchnall with the near tackle. So now it is 1st and goal, and that'll be right near the 10-yard line. And there's Espinoza, one man to beat, not able to beat him. And that is Elk Nation with a solo tackle, saving the touchdown, but very near the goal line. Espinoza again, a quick handoff. He comes through the line looking like he's going to block, but there's a quick handoff made, and that happened on the last couple of plays he's ran the ball. Second and goal, which is about a yard to go for Todd County. And here comes the bull rush right up the middle, and that's going to be another touchdown for Todd County. So again, big part of the story for Todd County so far, Espinoza up and down the field. And that takes the score 20-19 favor of Todd County. 4:29 here in the second quarter. Again, the Braves had opportunities, 2 of them in fact, that were killed by penalties. Todd County had some penalties, but were able to move the ball. So now we are looking at a 2-point conversion. We got 2 receivers out. And a quick pass over the top, and there's a conversion. And again, that is Ty Valandra with the conversion. So that takes the score 22-6 with 4:29 second quarter.
A stake in what we do and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America. Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses.
So as we return to action, we got Thin Out set to kick off here, or actually provide the kickoff after the touchdown. Back to receive, we see number 25, Kennedy, and I think that is number 19, Elk Nation. This is Kennedy. Bounced it off his face mask, finds a little room, does a spin, and is brought down. There with the tackle is number 7 for Todd County, and that is Strider Yellow Eagle with the tackle. So Braves will have the possession after a pretty decent return by Kennedy, and the ball will be about the 43-yard line. So with 4 minutes here, Braves going to have an opportunity to cut into this lead by the Falcons. Again, they scored on their second possession, and then their third possession didn't go so well. Fourth possession didn't go so well. Kennedy pitches it outside. It was better just to let that ball go, but it would have been a fumble. With that, loss of yards. And again, with 3 players out, you can pretty well sniff out those plays. Again, that's been a challenge. We've seen that play, but also without the blockers. The progression we saw before was based upon, I believe one was a screen and the other was a delayed pass to Elk Nation. Those were big plays early on. 2nd and about 17 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Murray back to pass over to Elk Nation. There's a quick pass to Elk Nation, good for some yards. Elk Nation probably gained a good 6, 7 yards back. And that's the pass that you need where there's nobody even out there with him. And so again, positive yardage is kind of what you need at this point. That'll bring up 3rd and 11 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Again, Valandra and number 44, Espinoza, big part of both offense defense for Todd County. Also, you'll note again, the linemen of Todd County are a little bit smaller than Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, and that equates to 2 things. One, possibly being a little quicker to the ball, but also the Butte linemen should be able to move them and provide more room for running here, but we haven't seen that for Diver. Pass coming from Murray. Murray trying to find room and finally does. Pass over the top, and they're controlled by Kennedy. Kennedy, nice job bringing that one in, and he's got about a 8 yard gain on the play. Flag on the play. I believe it's going to go against Todd County. No, they're marking it off against the Braves. Let's see here. We got another Braves lineman moving down the field, and one of the issues that has plagued the Braves is penalties, and this again is the second time this has happened. Again, Braves have 3 set linemen, a center and 2 guards, and they're not able to go down the field and look like eligible receivers. In that instance, that's exactly what had happened. So we have a timeout with 2:38, and the timeout is intended to save time for Todd County once they retake the field.
Your time of need with businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Rec Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by...
That 10-yard marker is way back. So returning to action here, the Braves are going to go for it on 3rd down. Again, 3rd down. And there's a run up the middle, and not much yardage happening there. Good tackle by number 35 of the Falcons. Running back for the Braves is number 24, and that is Lawrence. With the tackle, number 35, and that was Spotted Tail. 4th down, you just about have to kick this one away because of the field position. You'd give up if you don't make the 1st down. And we'll see another timeout here by Todd County.
world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life, with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Circle of Life Home Care is a Native American specific home care agency providing a range of services on the Standing Rock, Cheyenne River.
Good.
When Dad was over there, he was like, hey, Bryce.
Reminder to both sidelines, keep your players behind the orange line, please.
So with fourth down here, we'll see. We've got Easton Lawrence set to kick. I would kick away from this running back just to give him more time. Near block there by Espinoza. And that was Warren Soldier with the reception in the backfield. Block in the back, throw that flag, and that they do right there. And go ahead and let him score because it's coming back. Oh, nice tackle there. And who's bringing that one down? That is Easton Lawrence. But the ball's going to come all the way back over here by the 36-yard line. The block in the back by Todd County. The only thing you don't want to do is have an offsetting penalty, and I don't see any other flags, so marching back down here, back into their own territory. So with 2 minutes on the scoreboard for the first half, the Braves are going to have to keep the Falcons out of the end zone. And they get the kickoff in the second half, so that's a plus for the Braves as we look towards the second half of the ball game. But right now, again, it's Braves defense that's going to have to match up against the Falcons here. That should be a 15-yard penalty, another 15 yards back. And that'll take them down near the 20-yard. No, actually, it's a 10-yard penalty. And that takes them to about 25.5-yard line, just past the 25-yard line of the Falcons. So again, the story has been Espinoza. So again, that's the person the Braves need to key in on, and he is in the backfield right now. And a late play onto the field, and again a reverse and another penalty in the backfield. And let's see, good gain on the run, but we'll see what the penalty is. Braves called for roughing the passer, and so that'll be an automatic first down plus the yardage. Not quite sure who the offender was, but he does go against the Braves and gives good yardage and will remain first down. That is a 15-yard penalty. Pretty close to near where the run was, so I don't know. Maybe that wasn't too much of a bad call, but you don't want to be hitting the quarterback. Again, Braves defensive line is going to have to hold here, and there's a double reverse. And nice tackle in the backfield. Big tackle, number 40 for the Braves. And that is Matthias Mandan for a big loss. That was what the Braves needed there in order to stop this momentum of the Falcons. And that pushes Todd County back another 10 yards at least. Actually, it's a little bit further than 10 yards. They probably lost about 12 yards on that play. Again, excellent pursuit of the quarterback, or the reverse on that. And so now the second and about 22 for Todd County. Again, nothing big here. Pass over the top. Knocked down by Easton Lawrence. Good defense there by Easton to knock that pass down. Again, Lawrence out there at a defensive end position. One thing when you have 11 men, usually you have a strong side, weak side, and you have offensive players that, defensive players that switch sides. In this instance, we don't see that. They pretty much stay to their side of the field, even if it's the short side of the field. In most instances, you have the quicker players to the wider side of the field. And let's see, where was Espinoza? He's in the backfield. One wide receiver back there. And let's see what the play is. Play call is a pass. And there's a pass over the top. Should be intercepted, but nope. Oh, drop ball. Braves dodge a big bullet there. Number 21. hit him in the hands. May have hit him too hard. So he drops that one or spun it too much. I don't know, whatever happened there worked in the Braves' favor. And that was more than enough for a first down. So with a minute left to go, Braves here getting the benefit, and they're actually going to get the ball back. So if the Braves have any timeouts, now might not be a bad time to use those, moving the ball in the reverse direction. This is a good chance to split that middle in the front and send a run, somebody through the middle to try the block, but we'll see here. Got to look for trick plays too. And Espinoza, and he's got to kick up in there. It should be a fair call. And there he goes, and this is Elk Nation. Elk Nation is brought down, and we have number 1 with the tackle, and we have a flag on the play. And I think the problem with this play, it's going to go against the Braves, is that the player up front had signaled a fair catch, and I think that was Kennedy. Let's see, that was number 22 up front. So the player up front signaled a fair catch, and he was not the one who received the ball. Also, we have an injured player on the field, and that is number 81 of the Braves. And number 81, again, was one of the numbers that wasn't in the program. We do have medical trainer on staff here for Braves events, and that is Kirsten Duchnell. She is out to check on the injured player. Also, we have our Teton ambulance service also on call for this event, and they come running out onto the field as well to make sure this player is okay. He is a little bit slow in getting up, and I'm not sure. We've got like 5 Braves running to pick him up, and they're probably going to turn them all around. Those are actually players that are playing. They probably should stay over there with their team. But the penalty is going to go against the Braves, I believe. Again, what we saw is 2 people set to receive that ball, and the player in the front waved his arm that he was going to have a fair catch. And then it ended up being Levi Elk Nation that got the ball. So, and still going to be a first down for the Braves, but the penalty brings the ball way back to the 36-yard line. And actually, if the ball had moved to where it was supposed to have been, that is a big, costly play by the Braves. And we're under a minute left to go, and we'll take a quick break here for this injury.
See that Ridge and Rosebud reservations. They're committed to providing culturally sensitive care to Native American populations throughout North Dakota and South Dakota on and off the reservation. Circle of Life takes great care in identifying the needs of our Native Americans and addressing their concerns with sensitivity and compassion. Circle of Life, honoring those we serve.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And with that, again, the Braves have been penalized for the fake fair catch signal. Again, there was 2 players back to receive that, and the player in the front waved his hand, signaling a fair catch, meaning that they weren't going to advance the ball. The second player, Elk Nation, catches the ball and advances the ball. Murray setting the play for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, 55 seconds on the clock, dropping back to pass over to Elk Nation. Elk Nation has been positive yardage wherever he's been, and maybe that might be a key to focusing on him and drawing attention away from Diver. And again, I think if you had set up Diver on the other side, the difference between Elk Nation and Diver, one, Elk Nation again has a little more speed, but yes, at the same time, he's kind of sly in a lot of things he does. Diver is pure power in terms of what he tries to do. So the mix between the two needs to happen a bit more often. Again, what we saw at the line has been very minimal momentum. So on the catch, that's about 7 yards for Elk Nation. Again, the Braves coming up to the line here with 17 seconds, taking their time, not realizing that they are eating away this clock. And this is Pyramid to Elk Nation. Reverse made. Elk Nation not going to get much, enough for the first down. And let's see if there's a timeout. And I believe there's a timeout on the opposite side over there. And so the Braves, again, I think failed to use the timeout watching the ball game, and that ate up most of that clock. So a little under 6 seconds here in the first half left to go. Braves are trailing 6-22. They'll get one chance down the field.
Hey, you stay on your side. That was mine.
Again, these are the Braves cheerleaders here throwing out T-shirts. I hope you all get small ones.
Pretty much. Give me one, Jake.
Jacob's asking for a youth large up here.
Large with a bell bottom.
So upcoming games for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Again, their next game will be Todd. Actually, Little Moon next week on Thursday to go travel down to Kyle to take on the Mustangs, and then they're making the long trip to Winnebago, Nebraska on the 29th. Winnebago has been one of the stronger teams in this conference since it was established, but this may be an off year for them, so maybe an opportunity for the Braves to go down and actually compete and have a decent outing against the Winnebago Indians. And then they wrap it up at home with 2 games, one against Pine Ridge in this last game of the season against the Standing Rock Warriors. Last play of the first half, this is Murray back to pass, and he is going to pass it over, and that is Diver, and he throws it short of Diver. It's probably the worst pass I've seen Murray throw all game, but yet at the same time, Murray has done an excellent job at quarterback, not making very many mental errors. In the past, we've seen a lot of sacks, we've seen a lot of interceptions, and we haven't seen that in this ball game. So at halftime, 6-22 favor of the Falcons. We'll take a break and bring you the second half here shortly.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pite Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck in all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte, where we are big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
CRS2 Telephone Authority is proud to be your local broadband provider. We provide internet, telephone, and television service. And as a customer, you may be eligible for discounted services through the Enhanced Tribal Lifeline Program or the Affordable Connectivity Program. For more information about services or the discounts on your service, call CRS2 Telephone Authority at 605-964-2600. CRS2 Telephone Authority proudly supports the athletes and students of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte.
Even empty backfield out of the gun. Setting in the pocket. Firing for the end zone. Williams, touchdown! What a throw and what a catch!
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
The Eagle Butte Co-op invites you to stop by their new hardware store to find DeWalt and Milwaukee power tool lines, paint and painting products, bolts, hardware, and more. Their auto shop has your automotive needs taken care of, offering oil changes, auto mechanics, wheel alignments, and tire changing. If you need feed, they have their own horse mix and other Purina feeds, cow cake, vet supplies, and horse tack with delivery service available. And the Co-op C-Store offers all the before and after game snacks with a full deli including pizza and chicken. The Eagle Butte Co-op, a proud sponsor of all Cheyenne-Eagle Butte sports and activities.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America. Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. with businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Rec Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Circle of Life Home Care is a Native American-specific home care agency providing a range of services on the Standing Rock, Cheyenne River, Pine Ridge, and Rosebud reservations. They're committed to providing culturally sensitive care to Native American populations throughout North Dakota and South Dakota on and off the reservation. Circle of Life takes great care in identifying the needs of our Native Americans and addressing their concerns with sensitivity and compassion. Circle of Life, honoring those we serve.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety.
We're set here for second half action. Again, All Nations Conference football. Braves taking on the Falcons of Todd County. Again, Braves are set to receive here in the second half. They trail 6-22. Again, that is a 16-point lead for Todd County. Story of the first half has to be Espinoza for Todd County. Again, doing just about everything for the Falcons, except kickoffs. I see him on the sideline during the kickoff. So other than that, he's been on the field. He's been everywhere on the field, both offense and defense. For the Braves, quarterback Murray, and success with number 19, Levi Alknation, has been a plus. Penalties late in the first half, second quarter, cost the Braves a couple good drives. Finnock set to kick off for Todd County. Alknation back to receive along with Kennedy. And that is Alknation picking that up. And he's met by 3 defenders. And that is number 24, Wiley Lawrence, not able to handle that kickoff. He actually probably would have got better yards had he hauled that in, but it went off his hand. So Braves will take over possession here at about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Again, reminder, Braves are coached by Larry Alwes, assisted by Les Log, Tom Dykeman, and Josh Mowash. Braves cheerleaders, Akita Adams, Alicia Adams, Inouye Bugadin, Santana Feather Earring, Teddy Miner, and Samara Yazi. Cheer coach Vanessa LaPlante. Murray under center for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Again, Braves in the red. Back to pass. And a screen pass, and that's going to be no good, hitting the ground. Second time Murray's thrown it into the ground. The play to end the first half ended in the same way. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Again, completions to Alknation. I think he has about 5 completions to Alknation. A couple of those are pretty good. Got pretty good yardage out of him. We did have one injury, a Braves player, number 81. I don't think they had to take him out, so he may be just recovering on the bench over there, but that was the only thing to note in the first half. And there is a good tackle by number 60 of the Falcons, and that is Aiden Goodvoice tackling the Braves, number 25, Kennedy. Kennedy nowhere to go on that. Basically, again, that is one of the things that happen when the line doesn't pick up their men initially. So with that, again, loss of yards of about 3 yards. So 3rd and 13 for the Braves. Again, 9-man football, so more than likely you'll see 3-man fronts. On the offense, you'll see the center and 2 guards. Defense, you usually see 2 ends and a nose tackle. Our defensive linemen. And Murray back to pass, and that is over to Kennedy. Kennedy dodges 2 tackles, but meets 3 Falcons after that. And nowhere to go. So again, on this possession, you're going to have to give some credit here to the Falcons. Have been on the ball for all 3 plays, and that'll bring up 4th down and 13 for the Braves. We see Easton Lawrence back to kick. Live ball. Good recovery by number 67 of the Falcons. And one of the Braves took that punt right to the back. that may have been Straighthead that took that punt off the back. Again, I'm not sure how that came off the foot of the punter, but again, good field position here for Todd County. So Braves struggling with the first possession, and now the Todd County Falcons take over. They are at the 41-yard line. This is Valandra, and he's brought down. Wrapping up his legs, I believe, is number 52 of the Braves. And that is Austin Johnson with another tackle. Gain of 2, bring up 2nd and 8 for the Falcons. We need one more play out there, and he's headed that way. So with 9:43, 6:22 in the third period, Falcons on the attack, 2nd and 8. There's a reverse coming the opposite way. It looked to be a hold in the backfield, not called. Tackle by number 11. I think that may have been Vio, enough for a first down. Number 81 is Selwyn. He's had some good plays, including that one long catch downfield that was stopped, but they still scored off that long play. That was a reverse to him. And again, Falcons up to the line. 1st and 10. And this is Espinoza. Espinoza plowing through 2 Braves and finally pushed out of bounds by 3 more Braves. Hunter Hockeygo took the big hit there, and they're going to pull him out for a second here. And Diver into the game for Eagle Butte. So, like the first half, we see Espinoza being the ball carrier quite a bit. And this is Allard under center, and this is Selwyn coming on the right side. And Easton Lawrence not able to get there, but enough to push him out where help came over. It may be enough for a first down if they're marking the forward progress. If not, it's going to be pretty close. That'll bring up 3rd down and about a yard. Definitely a call for a power play right up the middle by number 44. Next week, the Braves in action against the Mustangs. And this is Valandra. Valandra getting some good yardage after the handoff. Again, they're using Espinoza as a decoy on that play. That'll bring up 1st and 10. And that takes them to about the 11, 12-yard line of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Again, Allard under center. Another handoff. This is Valandra. Valandra's brought down. Good solo tackle there by number 83 of the Braves. And let's see, that is number 83 is Marty Marshall with the tackle. Second, and there was a gain about 1.5 yards. So about 2nd and 8 for Todd County. 7:50 on the clock. 3rd period, Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves 6, Todd County 22. Espinoza right up the middle. He's going to get up good 4 or 5 yards. Maybe a bit more. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And let's see, 3rd and 4. So he gained about 3 yards, 4 yards on that run. So the game plan for the Falcons seems to be pretty much the same thing. Again, run it up the middle and then run the reverses. And nice tackle on the backfield by two Braves. And that is number 52 and 24 of the Braves. That is Wiley Lawrence and Austin Johnson there with the loss of yardage for the Falcons. Again, they lost probably about 2 to 3 yards, 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 5. They can gain a first down, but also the first down marker is just about a yard from the end zone. So we'll see if the Braves can hold on 4th down here. Back, rolling out, and big tackle, throwing it away. And that is number 52 with the big play there. And, of course, number 52, as I noted before, is Austin Johnson. Johnson made several key defensive plays, both in the first half and now here in the second half, not allowing the Falcons to score here deep into the Braves' territory. So now the answer is the question is, how are the Braves going to move the ball down the field? Again, they've had limited success with Diver up the middle. They've had some success with Elk Nation out on the flats in terms of the passing, but yet at the same time, with the momentum that we saw early in the first half came from some decent plays downfield, and again, we're seeing plays more to the side other than Diver running up the middle. One person we haven't heard a lot from on the offensive end has been Lawrence. Lawrence, again, last year was a very key player on the offensive end. Again, he's a tight end. At the same time, I think he would be a decent blocker for Diver as well. Back in the shotgun is Murray. No, back under center. And this is a run up the middle. Again, no blockers for Diver whatsoever. And when you have that many people, is that going to be a touchback or no? I don't believe so. There's too many yards. But there will be a loss of yardage here, I believe. Second down. And that'll be a loss of about a yard. 2nd and 11. Another player we haven't heard much from is Clark. Clark is a pretty decent receiver as well. And now a fake handoff and a pass. And this is to Elk Nation, and there's some more room. And those are the positives right there in terms of Elk Nation moving that ball forward. And that's going to be enough for a first down. No flags on the field, but the Falcon complaining to the ref. So, with that being said, Elk Nation helping the Braves move the ball. Pass for Murray. 1st and 10, and I believe that is... Again, it's difficult to see the field markers. That is just right short of the 20-yard line. On the clock, we've got 5:17 here in the third period. 6-22 play, not going anywhere. Espinoza, big tackle on Elk Nation. Again, size-wise, that's pretty unfair. With that being said, again, that's one of those plays, again, you've gone away from what's brought you success, and I believe that is with Murray rolling and moving and running the ball out to pass. They've had success. At the same time, we've seen several receivers out there, but we've seen very limited success other than Elk Nation. Another run up the middle. This one's going to get a little bit of yardage. A little bit of push there, but mostly from his own legs is Diver. And that'll take him up. He's got about a 6-yard gain, but it's going to be 3rd and 6 as it was 2nd and 12. So he gained about 6 yards. And we have a timeout here by the Braves. Alice wants to talk about this one. And again, 4:13. We'll take a quick break.
Referral services and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
The State Bank of Eagle Butte would like to wish all students of all schools a successful year of school and good luck in all your future endeavors. May this year be the best year ever. High school activities teach our young people many of the skills they will need later in adult life. Good Good luck once again, and wishing you the best for this school year. Thank you from all the employees here at the State Bank of Eagle Butte, where we are big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Member FDIC.
CRS2 Telephone Authority is proud to be your local broadband provider. We provide...
He's real fast. I'm surprised he's not in office.
So returning to action here, Braves third down and possibly 6 to 7 yards. And with that timeout, you got to think Elvis wants to make sure that we get the ball, Braves get the ball moving forward. And we've got shotgun now, so we're doing the passing mode here. And this is Murray. Murray's got room to run. Oh, right through the hands of the defender. Number 25 had the ball. And there may be an injury, and that is Kennedy limping off the field. He got hit, connected with pretty badly there with regards to the defender. It wasn't illegal or anything, but he just wasn't prepared to take the hit. So that's fourth down. And now you're forced to punt it. There's no way you should try to do a pass play or anything on this. You're still within range in terms of the ball game, so it's just a matter of not getting trapped back there. And Easton Lawrence is getting set to punt. So that pass was right there, but at the same time, he was met by the defender very quickly, even on the missed pass, meaning that he wasn't going to get much yardage beyond where the ball was. Well, we have a bad hike and mishandled, and with that, Todd County is going to be pretty close to 1st and 10, right near their own goal line. Again, it's one bad thing after another for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. And with that, again, Braves defense is going to have to hold if they want to continue to stay in this ball game. 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Again, either a bad hike or not watching the ball with your punter. So that being said, it's 1st and goal for the Falcons, and it's about the 8-yard line. So again, 44, key on 44. And also 21. Those would be the two that would do the damage to you. And there's a fumble. Let's see. Oh, he gets it right back. Very lucky the ball bounced out, but right back into his hand. And that ended up in the hands of Salway. And again, the Braves had the opportunity, but it didn't come loose. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 or 2nd and 5 to go. It's 5 yards to the goal line. So it's a pretty warm Sunday afternoon here. It's got to be in the mid-80s, so players got to be wearing down a bit. Here's outside pitch to Salway. No, actually, this is Delandra, and a nice run and tackle there. And that is number 83 of the Braves. Marty Marshall with the tackle there, and he saves a touchdown, and actually it was gain about a half yard. So pursuit on the outside again is really key and critical, and that was a nice play making the tackle. So now we're on 3rd down. Again, Braves got to hold 2 more, and again, if I was Todd County, number 44 is coming at you is what I would think. So again, Braves got to be wary of that. Remember, they have the quick handoff, too, on the inside that hurt the Braves up. And there's a pass over the top, nearly intercepted. Veal, with the near interception, knocks the pass down, but had a great opportunity for an interception. Good reaction to the ball. And again, that pressure up front by the Braves paid off that time, again, forcing that quick pass. With that being said, it comes down to a 4th down play again. So, again, no let up here by the Braves defense. Again, keying on the same players. Again, at this point, they've got almost 5 yards to go before the goal line, so little room to work with for the defense. But yet at the same time, again, only one back there you've got to look for. And here he comes the opposite way. And look at that tackle. That is a big tackle, but we have a flag, and it may be a holding penalty, and that is number 52. Braves need to watch what the flag is first, and that's Austin Johnson. And let's see what the penalty is. And here comes the official coming to signal what it is. And the penalties declined. It might have been illegal use of the hands. When Valandria went through, not Valandria, but Espinoza went through, number 44, I believe his hands were up, so he may have been pushing and inadvertently used his hands, and that was probably what was called. But the big play there again was by Austin Johnson. Again, you kind of got to get excited there when you see players like that consistently making good plays, and that was a nice play. So give him credit for saving the Braves on that play in terms of a touchdown. Ball now goes the opposite direction. Nothing to talk about here, officials. Let's get the ball moving the opposite way.
It should be, they declined the play, so it should be wherever they sacked him at.
Right now we're waiting on the officials. Again, the play was a tackle in the backfield, but yet at the same time a penalty near the ball or the line of scrimmage. And the penalty went against Todd County. And let's see what, something's being explained to Coach Alwis over there. We got it all on camera up here if they want a copy, but just jokingly saying that, but at the same time it's taking a little while here. Finally they get moving the chains and the Braves will take possession. 1st and 10 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. So nice job there by the Braves defense to hold. A couple big plays, Marty Marshall as well as Austin Johnson doing a good job for the Braves defense, as well as Nehemiah Veal. With that stand, the Braves, again, if you look at the score right now, 6-22, if they were to take this all the way down the field, they can make this a one-possession game. So offense, if they get things in order here, could help close this gap in terms of the scoring column. This is Murray back, quarterback. Handoff pitch going to left side. Number 24, the runner. And he's going to get good yardage, and he's going to be brought down. And number 24 is Wiley Lawrence. Lawrence has done positive things, both offense and defense. And there he's going to give the Braves about 5 yards. And what do we have here? We have a flag on the play. Back in the day, they used to dogpile Jack Nigel, and that used to be flagged every time. Penalty against the Falcons here, so that'll work in the Braves' favor. So we get another 1st down here, and we get to move the ball. And this looks to probably be a face mask, unsportsmanlike or something of that nature, as this is a big 15-yard penalty, which is a real plus for the Braves. Gets them away from their own goal line, but also gets them up near midfield. They're just about the 32-yard line now. There's a pitch, and this is Wiley again. Wiley making some good cuts and some more positive yardage. You got to like that, because this is actually moving the ball. It's not a matter of sitting back. And again, one of the things that Diver wasn't able to do is you ran him up the middle every time. This is out on the edge, and when you get on the edge, there's a little bit more room to run versus going up against 3 full linemen and then trying to get around your own linemen. So that's 6 players on the interior. But give credit to Wiley. Again, Wiley doing an excellent job on 2 runs. He got 5 yards. He's got 5 yards on that play. So now the Braves still on the attack with some momentum. And we have a movement on the backside for the Braves. And I believe that's on the opposite side, number 12. That may have gone against Diver, I believe. That'll be a 5-yarder, and those, like I said earlier, hurt because now this is still 2nd. But rather than going 5 yards, it's 2nd and 8 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte. Big run up the middle, and this is Easton Lawrence, and Lawrence again moving that ball. He actually moved 4 or 5 people a good 4 or 5 yards on that one. So 3rd down, and that's more manageable now. It's 3rd and about 5 for Cheyenne-Eagle Butte, maybe a little less than 5. One thing this does is that once you start mixing up the run with the passing, that again also can be a momentum changer in terms of the defense not exactly knowing which direction to cover. Of course, they've become prepared for Dana Divers running up the middle, and also for Elk Nation out on the flats. But with Wiley and Easton running, it gives a different look. So here's Easton again. Big yards for Easton. Bowls over one of the Falcons, and he's still laying on his back. There you go, number 31. That's what you call a pancake. And usually that happens from linemen. In this case, that was Easton Lawrence putting number 31 on his back. Number 99 has to get off the field. And he does. He made it. Number 99 got off the field, so now here comes Lawrence again. Lawrence is moving people again. And this time he's not going to get as much yardage as before, but he still gets yards. I think he got, let's say about 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7. That was a quick play by the Braves. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. And so that will end the third quarter. Braves trailing 6-22, but have some momentum moving into the final quarter.
Again, reminder, junior high volleyball versus McLaughlin at home on Monday. Junior high football at Standing Rock at 4 o'clock on Monday. Elementary girls basketball at Timberlake at 5:30 on Monday. And Lakota Nation Invitational boys golf at Box Elder.
And television service. And as a customer, you may be eligible for discounted services through the Enhanced Tribal Lifeline Program or the Affordable Connectivity Program. For more information about services or the discounts on your service, call CRST Telephone Authority.
Well, recapping this game for you again. Braves looked good first quarter, struggled second quarter. Todd County took over. They currently lead by 16, but Braves are moving the ball here in the fourth quarter. Back to passes, Murray. Murray find a wide open Diver. Diver getting him free. Diver in for a touchdown. Dana Diver, number 12. The different look to Diver actually provides results. And just that quick, the Braves are back in range of the Falcons in this ball game. That'll take it up to a 12-22 score. And with a conversion here, it'll be an 8-point game if the Braves are able to punch it across the goal line. Again, Dana Diver of the Braves, number 12. He's a junior at 5'9", 210. Again, we're trying pretty hard to get it up the middle, but that one, he was a reception of an excellent pass by quarterback Tel Murray. And there's a pitch, and this is number 24, Wiley. No push by any offensive lineman, and that is going to fail. Sad part about that is it's going to take 2 possessions to get back into this ball game now, but yet we see some momentum, we see some life on the Braves' offensive end. And again, excellent pass there from Tel Murray, Cheyenne-Eagle Butte Braves quarterback, to the running back who got free down the field with the reception. And again, Braves put 6 more on the board, 12-22. So with that being said, we'll get set here for another kickoff by the Braves.
Finally went away from Diver in the middle, so that's kind of helps.
And then they do it at the end. It's like, look outside. I'll run.
You went away from Levi too, because they still like 3 in. You gotta watch 21-44.
So with 11:44 on the clock, Braves trail by 10. Here's a couple of positives for the Braves, both on defense and offense. On the defensive end, they made a good stand near their goal line, again with some outstanding plays by Marshall, Johnson, and Veal. And then now on the offensive end, the combination of Lawrence Easton, and that last play by Diver, again, got the Braves into the end zone. Back to receive is Whirlwind Soldier, and he gets through. And one person to beat, and that is Easton Lawrence, and he's going to be gone. No flag on the field, and just that quick, Todd County has answered the Braves. One key block was made there by the Falcons to get him free, and with that, number 1 of the Todd County Falcons, Whirlwind Soldier, was taking that all the way down the field. So now backed up to a 16-point lead, 28-12. Braves set for their goal line defense. Todd County is set to try to convert the 2-point conversion. Todd County in pass formation. Pass is no good. Braves hold. Back up to a 16-point lead. So Braves are going to receive now. And at the same time, that was a costly touchdown by the Falcons for the Braves. .11:35 here, fourth quarter. Again, we saw the Falcons quickly answer the Braves touchdown, and now the Braves are going to get another opportunity here. We've seen a lot of positives from this year's Braves, again, with regards to what we saw last year. So one of the big positives, I think, is the lack of the limited turnovers. Last year we saw quite a few, whether they were interceptions or fumbles. This year, again, what's kind of hurt them is some penalties that probably shouldn't have happened. And there to return the ball for the Braves is number 25, and he's brought down very quickly. Number 40, Mandan, kind of shielded that kick, and slow to pick up the ball was Kennedy, and he's brought down very quickly. So we'll see Murray come back onto the field. Again, reminder, Braves are in action again on Thursday of this coming week, and they're going to travel down to Kyle to take on Little Wound, and then they travel the following week to Winnebago. That's a long trip. So, Braves set here on the offensive end. Murray with the pitch, and this is Wiley Lawrence with the run. Wiley, positive offense again. That's what you want to see. One thing is a little bit different between 9 and 11 man. 11 man, when you see this positive yardage like this is always a plus because it's always a lot of work. Wiley Lawrence slow to get up. I believe he lost his air. Just needs to catch his breath. Jogs off under his own power, but he had about 3 people on him when he went down. Made some good yards. He has 4 yards on the run. But as I was saying, and the difference between a 9 and 11, again, is that the short yardage game usually doesn't happen that often. It's more quick backs around the end versus straight up the middle. In this instance, again, we've seen Lawrence, both Lawrence, Easton, and Wiley moving that ball around the corner. And that's where, again, they're making progress versus the limited impact in the middle. And this is Diver. Diver fumbles the ball, and we'll see who picks it up, and it's going to be the Falcons. The ball was jerked out of Dana Diver's arms, and very quickly, number 44, Espinoza, Again, there for another big play for Todd County. You really do have to account for players like that, both on offense and defense. In that instance, again, the handoff to Diver. So back on defense, Todd County with the ball. And it is about the 29-yard line for the Falcons. Chris Allert at quarterback. And we have some movement, and they pointed at number 68, I believe. Oh, 69. He said, my fault. And that is Pogney with the penalty. That'll be a 5-yarder. 1st and 15. Back to pass, looking to the right side, and there's a long pass. And with a nice reception, Warwood Soldier making the big play. The defender back there was number 83. We have a flag. Marty Marshall back on the defensive end of that, and we have a holding penalty, so that's going to come back. Nice play is going to be brought back by a penalty. So penalties not only plaguing the Braves, but also the Falcons. And that was a good saver there, as that ball would have been in red zone. And so now it comes back, and this is a call going against Espinoza. As the official's telling him, he used his elbow on somebody. I don't know if it was an illegal hit, illegal use of the hands, but he elbowed one of the Braves defenders. Bear in mind, if you're a lineman, you cannot use your hands on the offensive side. So that'll be 1st down and about 25 for the Falcons. There's a run, Espinoza up the middle, and somebody's got to bring him down, and there's a little number 30 that got run over, but there was help, and the number 11, that was Veal. That was Keenan Clark, got run over there, but yep, bring him down. Number 11, Veal, and also Diver there on the tackle. That's a big dude to bring down. Again, he comes hobbling off, stretching his leg, but he's been out there quite a while. You got to think he might be cramping up by now because, again, the heat and the amount that he's played in this game. So with 10 minutes to go, again, Braves trailing by 16. Falcons on the attack. It is 2nd and about 13 for the Falcons. And the Braves jump this time. They quickly point across that it's those guys over there, but they're pointing right back. Nope. So this has kind of been a nightmare possession for the Falcons in a couple instances, but yet at the same time, they still retain position. It's only 2nd down. So these penalties have not Falcons. Nice run after Rogers. He made a nice catch and some nice yardage after the catch. So that'll be up 3rd down and about 4 to 5 yards for the Falcons. And just that quick, another run up the middle. And a tackle there by the Braves. And that is Marshall with the tackle. And they're saying he's got enough for a 1st down. Start the clock. Falcons moving up to the line. It's going to be 1st down for them. They're in the red zone of the Braves right now, just inside the 20-yard line, but they're going to get another 5 yards closer. Offsides by the Braves. There's a quick pitch to the outside. This is Valandra. He's going to make it all the way in. Again, with that speed, getting around that end, if there's nobody out there, it was a race between him and Veal, and Valandra won the race for another touchdown. So that takes it up to 34-12. Braves now are going to try to stop the conversion. Start it. That's what he said. And here comes Ellert back to pass. Wide open is Valandra, and that is a 2-point conversion. So tripling the score of the Braves. It used to be 22-12. Now the Falcons have added on quite a bit, and they've added another 14 points on the board. So now it's 36-12. But again, Braves, we have seen some positive momentum, some positive plays, and we'll continue to see that as we progress, as they'll get another opportunity here to receive the ball. Again, we're in the fourth quarter with 7:33 on the clock. Again, kicker for the Falcon is Thin Elk. They have a pretty decent following here this afternoon from Todd County. Again, good Braves fan base as well. We're set for the kickoff here after the touchdown. And squib kick up the middle. And this is number 25, fumble. And that was Kennedy. Kennedy carrying that ball like a basketball, and you do not do that in football. He's carrying it out one-handed on one side. Trying to make a move, and possession goes to the other team again. Another turnover by the Braves, costly one. Especially on returns, you have to tuck that ball no matter what you're doing, moving forward. In that instance, he held it out, and Falcons took it away. 7:26, 12-36. Again, Braves defense on the field. Back to pass. This is quarterback throwing it over the top. And a beautiful catch there by Valandra over the top, and that's going to be a touchdown. The defender had turned around and everything. It looked like it just up for grabs, but we have a flag. Holding, that's going to come back again. Another beautiful catch denied because of a holding penalty, so that's going to come back. Number 77 called for the hold up to the line of scrimmage. So again, that's credit to the Braves offense, our defensive linemen. Again, when you push across and they can't stop you, then they're going to hold. But give credit to that quarterback and receiver down there. That was an outstanding play, but it got called back. 7:20 left to go here. Braves now working against the Falcons, who have a 1st and 20. And we've got a blitz coming, and nice pursuit, and big tackle there by number 52, and that is Austin Johnson with yet another tackle. Johnson's got to be nearing that double-digit number for tackles, and that's an excellent afternoon if you're able to do that, especially against this Todd County team. It works now. Yeah. Allard under center, and we've got a receiver that jumped across way out. So another flag, well, actually 3 flags. They all saw the same thing at the same time. And that being said, that'll be another loss of yards, so 5 more yards back. Run up the middle. This is Valandra. Nice spin move. Still looking to gain yards, getting around the defender down. And finally being met by a couple of Braves way out, but not enough for a first down. And I did see Dana Diver over there I see Levi Elk Nation, and in pursuit was Veal. This is Diver slow getting up, rolling off the field. I think he lost his shoe. Jackson Nigel doing shoe patrol over there. And Diver putting his shoe back on right now. And so with 5:38 on the clock, again, Falcons looking to move the ball. 3rd down and about 8. Everybody up to the line now. Ellert set to drop back. And nice tackle. No, not able to wrap up. And finally, coming number 52, Austin Johnson. Give him a second chance. He's going to make it happen again. And so, again, I would safely say he's pretty close, if not at 10 tackles. And we've got a flag. Flag's going to go against the Braves, and that looks to go against number 22 of the Braves, and that is Brock Duchnell. I'm not sure what was said or what transpired, but all the flags went up at the same time. Unsportsmanlike, I believe this is going to be an automatic 1st down. And the sad thing about this overshadows a great play there by Johnson. Again, Johnson doesn't wrap him up the first time, but the second opportunity to knock him down, he does take down number 81, Salwin. 5 minutes left to go here. Again, Braves now working against the Falcons, who are down near the 10-yard line. Still can get a 1st down. Actually, they're about the 15-yard line. And here comes a run again. Salwin coming around. Some pursuit happening, and we finally have a tackle, and that is Brock Duchnell with the tackle, and along with number 40, Mandan. Second down and 3 for the Falcons. And it's about 8 yards to the end zone. Back with the ball is Alwyn. He's going to run outside, trying to get around the corner, and he's able to do it. Touchdown, but we have a flag. We have 2 flags. And we'll see what's going on. Pointed at the coach. I'm not sure what that was about. Holding offense. Number 44. So that is Espinoza with the hold. That stops a touchdown run from the quarterback, Allert. And that pushes them back. It'll be 2nd and about 14 for Todd County. We've got 4 minutes left to go here in the ball game. 12-36 favor of Todd County. And we're going to have a timeout here, so we'll take a quick break and then bring you the last part of this game.
964-2600. CRST Telephone Authority proudly supports the athletes and students of Cheyenne-Eagle Butte.
Even empty backfield out of the gun. Setting in the pocket. Firing for the end zone. Williams, touchdown! What a throw and what a catch!
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, low.
You guys are out there always trying to yank it.
Never.
Fair game.
So ball belongs to Todd County. Again, they called a timeout. Second down and about 13. Back to pass is Albert. Long pass down into the corner. Wide open is number 21, Valandra. Nice play there. We got a flag in the air, and walking back is number 52, Johnson. This is going to be unsportsmanlike against Johnson, I believe. Things are getting a little out of hand here, again, with regards to the ball game. That was a nice play. Penalties on both teams, so what was it? Oh, penalty went against the Braves. They declined it. Touchdown is good. I think both penalties were against the Braves. One, I saw Easton Lawrence sitting on top of somebody, which, depending on how the play went, was okay. But the other one was something when there was no interaction. It was probably one of the players talking. So that pushes the score up to 42-12. Again, this has gotten away from the Braves. They've been outscored since their last touchdown. And Todd County has put another 20 on the board since halftime. Braves only able to muster 6. 2-point conversion coming up. Pass over the corner and tipped away. Nice defensive play there by the Braves. And that is Elk Nation. We haven't said his name in a while. And again, a good play there to save the 2-point conversion. So with 4 minutes, that takes us into another quick break for a commercial. And then also the next kickoff.
Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
The Eagle Butte Co-op invites you to stop by.
Those red ones that they're hard to read, remember? A couple years ago?
Thin out set to kick off with 4 minutes here. Again, Braves trailing by 30 points. They were trailing by 10. And here comes the ball. Onside. It's not going to go 10 yards. So that's a flag. Braves will take over possession here, and I believe that is about the 47-yard line. If anything, if you're Coach Elvis, you want to wrap this game up with some decent offense here. The Braves are more than capable of that, as we've seen. We've seen a lot of plays from a lot of different players, and so with the attacked penalty on the failed 10-yard kick, the Braves will get the ball back at the 41-yard line. So a good opportunity here for the Braves to march this one down the field. And again, we saw Wiley Lawrence hobble off the field. He had made some positive yardage. We've seen Easton Lawrence out blocking. That was positive. We've seen Dana Diver down the field as a receiver with positive yardage. And now we have Murray back at quarterback, dropping back to pass, crossing the middle. And there goes the pass over to number 25, nearly picked off. And looking at number 25, was not open. That'll be an incompletion. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Chad. Go, Chad.
Murray again under center. Pitch to the back. This is Wiley. Wiley getting tied up in the backfield. And that looked to... Again, Wiley's still down on the field. From up here, it kind of looked like a horse collar again, but we are not down that far, so possibly could have been just Jersey. Wiley's slow to get up. As you recall, he came up slow last time. Again, I think he lost air or had it knocked out of him, or he may have an injury that's causing him problems. I'm not quite sure. He's still on the ground. Oh, that's good to see him get back up. So with that being said, that'll bring up, I think, third down, or should be third down. There was an incompletion down the field and then Wiley's run, so third and just over 10. We see movement in the backfield by Easton Lawrence and also upfield by Diver, or number 73. Somebody at the line also moved, so long count hurt Eagle Butte on that one. Again, I think you just have to try to get it down the field. Murray has a pretty good completion rate in terms of passing. It's got to be around 50%, which is pretty good at this level. But yet at the same time, the challenge has been yards after catch. So we'll see how this goes here. Again, Braves third down and about 17. Murray back to pass. This is Easton Lawrence. Lawrence, not much happening there, but it is a completion. I gotta say this though, Murray, I would think would have been sacked 4 or 5 times, but he has not been sacked yet. He's gotten out of danger that many times, and so that being said, I'd like to see him run upfield a little bit more. Maybe that could be another benefit or threat to keep the defense honest again with regards to what the Braves have been trying to do. Fourth down. Again, I think he's going to try to air one out here. He's going to be in shotgun formation right now. Easton back there to guard him. This didn't work last time, but it's gotten there this time. And we have a problem on the field. And we have number 76 and number 35 going after it over here with the flag. Positive yardage on the play. Completion to number 25 of the Braves, Kennedy. This was the play that they tried to Elk Nation. It didn't go anywhere. But this time to Kennedy, he's got, I would say about 5 yards maybe, if that. But we had a scramble on the floor, or on the field, between number 35 and number 76 of the Braves. 76 being Dustin Straighthead, and number 35 being, let's see here, Spotted Tail. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. I'm not sure if they just pulled the flag or if it went against Eagle Butte. I know Destin's been out there working the whole game on the line. Same time, he's kind of a quiet individual too, so I'm not quite sure what transpired on that play, but regardless, it's a turnover and downs. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. So again, this is the last part of this All Nations Conference football game. Again, Braves matched up against the Falcons. Pretty close first quarter. Falcons pull away in the second. Braves look to cut into that lead in the third quarter, and then after that, it's all been Falcons. So now the Falcons return to the field. And we'll see who's under center here. I believe we got a new quarterback out there. Nice tackle there on the line. And let's see who that is. Oh, that is Johnson again. I would give him credit for 10 tackles at this time. Again, he's been around all over where the ball is. It's kind of nice to have that type of player that's on the ball constantly. The thing is, you need to have somebody constantly on number 44 and number 21. Those two individuals for the Falcons did quite a bit of damage on the offensive end of the Falcons against the Braves. So back to the line. Again, second down, loss of about 3 yards, 13. We've got under a minute to go here, 40 seconds. Another handoff on the inside, and another Braves tackle. This time it's number 76 of the Braves with the tackle. And that is Straighthead with the tackle, and I think we have a fumble. Yeah, Dustin Straighthead forcing the turnover. So 38 seconds here. Braves are going to get one last opportunity here to put something down the field. From the looks up here, I think the starters have been pulled, because we have other kids running up to the coach on the Falcons saying put me in. So we got to figure they're throwing. And I see a little number 20 running out there, so I haven't seen him all game. So you got to figure these are a lot of substitutes here for the Falcons. Number 79 coming into the line. I got to give number 20 some video time here. And that is Bane Yellow Eagle. He's a little guy way on the other side. First time seeing him. And then the big lineman, number 79, Riley Valandra, also into the game. Murray back to pass. A lot of pressure. Getting around the pressure. He's going to be sacked. Nope. Throws it away. Out there to Diver. Incompletion. 31 seconds on the clock remaining. I think this is a good opportunity for a screen pass. Again, to note that it's been over 80 degrees during this entire ball game, so these players have put in a full day's work here with regards to being up and down this field. Second down and 10 for the Braves. They're about the 33-yard line. Here comes Easton Lawrence, and this is just going to kill the clock. And 23 seconds. And I think that's going to be a ball game. They're just going to run the clock out. Coach Alvis isn't going to try for any more plays. So the ball game ends 12-42 in favor of the Falcons. Again, the Braves have competed in this game early on. Some big plays by the Falcons, including that kick return. Basically got the game out of hand. So with that being said, again, if I were to recognize a couple players on the Braves side, one would be Austin Johnson on the defensive side, and then Murray on the offensive side. Both did an excellent job in their roles. And for the Todd County Falcons, it would be Valandra and Espinoza. So with that being said, we appreciate you tuning in to GoBraves.live. And our next coverage of Braves home football will be against the Pine Ridge Stirps, and that'll be on October 5th. So with that, have a good evening.